The Egyptian Theater, while it still will remain this venue that's been here since 1929, we're now going to take what is basically a 90-year-old historic venue and make it a regional destination.
Today, sadly, there's only 7 Egyptian theaters left in the United States, and this is the only one east of the Rocky Mountains.
If these type of buildings aren't maintained and improved on a frequent basis, then they decay.
It's important to support this because there's so many people that are involved in putting on shows here and local artists that need a place like this to do what they do best, but also it helps businesses in the area.
We've already felt the impact with the kind of demographics and the number of demographics that they bring into the area.
Well, we love the theater because, for one thing, we can say, hey, if you don't know where our office is, we're right next door to the Egyptian Theater, and everybody knows where that is.
Currently, over 55% of our audience comes from outside DeKalb County. So that is a huge impact that brings to the DeKalb marketplace.
And to explain to someone that we haven't had air conditioning for 90 years, we usually get an eye roll, or like you're lying, that seems impossible in 2019 to have a facility this large, that's this active, that doesn't have such a common not even luxury, a common necessity nowadays.
We're adding air conditioning to the structure that's never had air conditioning. And then we're putting a 2-story addition onto the side of the building. And we'll have brand new bathrooms for both men and women, new concession stands, and a much improved lobby for all sorts of different social functions.
So while this project has been talked about in one way or another for well over 10 years, it really happened with the City of DeKalb stepping up in December of 2018 and committing $2.5 million to this project.
The Egyptian is going to be right at the crux of what's happening here in downtown DeKalb. There's no doubt about that. I think the opportunities for the Egyptian Theater to be the true economic driver that we know it can be and is right now is incredible.
To date, we're over $4 million in dollars committed and raised for this project, and we are well on our way to reaching our goal of about $5.5 million to get this entire project done. So we need the community support to get us across that finish line.
The walls are just filled with the echoes of great performances, and that patina is part of the fabric of this community. When I buy a ticket, that's helping the Egyptian Theater. But I want to go beyond that. Invest in this community, invest in this institution. That's what the small donor does, and every single dollar counts.
To donate to the Egyptian Theater, it benefits a lot of different people. This is one of the easy decisions for my wife and I to contribute and be part of why the Egyptian Theater is a successful place.
This building was almost torn down in 1978 and turned into a parking lot. We don't want that to happen ever. So to donate to a project like this that's going to continue to improve and bring people in through our doors is going to ensure the life of the Egyptian Theater.
I would say that it's intimate would be a word I would use to describe the experience here. There are bigger theaters, more ornate theaters, but the first time I came here, the feeling of warmth and family. You look around and see people you know, and you see visitors who have come in from outside the community, and it's a very warm, comfortable place. And we have wonderful volunteers. Everybody says that. They're greeted, they are made to feel important.
We had a show recently that this was their 80-someth venue, and they had not been treated better at any of the other venues until they got here. If that's not a token to why we do what we do, I don't know what is.
It's a family event. In fact, I invited my sisters and my mom come from an hour away to come watch a show here. It brings me back to some more nostalgic times too, where it meant more to go see a show together.
It's a very good theater, and with the expansion that's going to happen, I think it'll be even better. This is a part of history. This is DeKalb's jewel.
When you donate, you are making an investment in your community. It's not just about a singular building. You are investing in your community because the theater is also investing in your community.
This is a community effort. This is a community theater. This is a community treasure. This has community written all over it.
It doesn't matter how much you give, and that's true. You can participate at any level. It's important to the theater, and it's important to you and your community.